Hello and welcome to another Foxy No Tell live stream. Here live on Twitch, playing some truly Bedrock. Hello Borenzo, it's just me and you at the minute, I think. How you doing, buddy? Says there's 4. Oh, Nubs is here, saying hello Foxy, and Beckanoid as well. Hi Foxy in chat. How's everybody doing? What's going on? It's a new week. It's Monday. I'm late. Should have been on this morning. But how's Jesse Beers here sneaking around in the chat? What do you think you're doing, Jesse? Sneaking around in the chat. I see you. Lurking. How you doing, Jesse? What's going on? How's life post Truly Bedrock? Does it feel good to be out? You been up to much? What's happening? For this time, I can actually interact, says Borenzo. Well, always lurking, says Jesse. The reason I didn't stream this morning is the reason I shouldn't be streaming now. And that is that for some reason, it happens occasionally, but today I just woke up in an irrationally but incredibly bad mood. And I can't really explain it. I don't need diagnosing, thank you. But I can't really explain it. But basically, I just have become ultra clumsy. And I can just too many different noises all at the same time. I find my head feels like it wants to explode. Not like I've got a headache, but just like I can't focus on anything. And so I was going to stream this morning, but I was in this horrible bad mood. And I just felt like total fog. There was no way I could do it. And I was hoping that it would get better throughout the day. It's a bit better than it was. But I'm still in a really bad mood. I don't know why, for no reason. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. But, you know, I've mentioned this before on streams, I think, and in podcasts and stuff, but I've those days where impossible things happen that it's impossible to happen. Just like my headphones. So grabbing my headphones before the stream. They're not the wire's loose on the desk. There's nothing it could possibly touch. It's not made of glue. It's not sticky. Yeah, just pulling the wire slightly to put my headphones on, it dragged everything off my desk. It's impossible. It can't do it. It didn't even touch half the stuff it was pulling off the desk. And I've had this when you're hoovering up and the hoover cable will attach itself to things that it's not possible to attach to and drag them around, and you think I couldn't do that if I tried. And it's just that teamed in with being ultra clumsy for the day. It just puts me in a bad mood. What we got? I'm actually working on my side job, but waiting for hay to dry, just sitting in my truck waiting, says Nubs. Hope you're feeling better soon, says Peony. I don't feel ill. I'm not even tired. I'm just in an irrationally bad mood. I know the feeling, never fun, says Borenzo. Peony says, you can take out your bad mood on me. I don't mind. I can take it. I don't need to take it out on anyone. I just need to, I think, sleep it off. Ginger Panda says, overstimulation. We've all been there. Look after yourself. That'd be impossible right now. I'm definitely not overly stimulated. You're welcome to use me as a punching bag today. I won't take it personally, says Borenzo. Well, bless you all. You're lovely. Like I said, I have the same thing, but it's a Bissell instead. I don't know what a Bissell is, Mike. Mossy says, I've had a whole week of super clumsy. Foxy, how's your day? Stitch Figs, Nubs Gaming. Maybe you're just magic, but the side effects is clumsiness. Maybe. Thank you, MME and Squirrelicious for the Squirrel Run, for the Prime subs. Very, very nice of you. Right, we are continuing, I guess. Oh, man, I can't even see the screen. What's wrong with me? Yeah, it's right in front of me. Big old, massive screen. But my eyes are just which bit do I look at? Yeah, we got to somehow figure out how I'm going to do the back of this and the sides. And I don't want to. I don't want to do anything. I want to go to bed. I'm waiting on storm damage to my house to be fixed. Well, wind rocked my house so bad it busted the floor supports in some rooms, says Purple Wolf. Oof, that sucks. Oh, Mike says Bissell is a different brand from Hoover. Sorry, I don't have a Hoover either. I have a Mealy, but it's just one of those things. Everybody says Hoover, don't they? No, only you. Oh, well. You can all shut up. I'm in a bad mood. Can you tell? Right, where were we? We were sticking glass and all sorts of stuff on this building, weren't we? Have I even got any more glass? I've got a little bit. don't think it was that glass. Oh, we are. Was it blocks? Oh, it was blocks. Okay. My hand in the process of discovering the bad spots, says Purple Wolf. Well, you should be careful, Purple Wolf. That's all I can say about that. If you're going to go around feeling things that's bad for you, then, you know, you shouldn't go around feeling things, really, should you? Jeez. I say Hoover, says PLJ95. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those weird things that we use the brand name as the name. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you, Pontin. 18 months. Good job, Pontin. Good job. I don't know. I don't think I need any more than that. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty for now. I need some smooth stone. Where on earth am I going to find smooth stone? I had a whole bunch of it in there. Oh, I must have put it in my inner chest, did I? Wasn't expecting to almost fall through floors that were totally solid. Oh, Purple. Be careful. Just take it easy, right? Or, like, have you heard... There's a story. It's been around a long time. Someone might even call it a fable. Thank you very much, Susie Q. It's about 3 little pigs, right? Oh, Susie Q. And the moral of the story... I won't tell you the whole story, because it's... I'm sure you've heard it, but the moral of the story is don't build your house out of sticks. Or wood, make it out of bricks, like we have here in the UK. If your house is made out of bricks and then you still had wind damage, then that really sucks. But if it's not made out of bricks, then, you know, you should listen to the story. On you. I'm only joking. It sucks. That sounds awful thing to be going through. But I thought I'd make a joke out of it, which is probably not working because I'm in that irrationally bad mood that my humour's probably even more dry than usual. Or straw, says Nubs Gaming. Yeah, straw, sticks, same thing. Mud bricks or the clay variety, says Lorenzo. Just bricks. I think I'm just going to copy paste this on the other side, but then not have this stupid thing in the middle here. Although I don't know how I'm going to get away with... Oh, I think I'm going to have it on all sides because I just don't have the brain energy to not. Let's just continue this round and see how we get on. Jeez. So there you go. I would advise against mud bricks, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't imagine mud bricks are going to be a good idea. I just don't think that's, you know, it's not sensible really, is it? I wouldn't build a house out of bricks made of mud. That said, some of the strongest bricks that they use around the world are made from basically just compressing sand. They just compress sand into blocks, stick some metal down the middle, and there you go. Hey presto, bricks. Crazy. Crazy. How do they do it? Well, they compress the sand and then put metal down it. Oh, yeah. Like I already answered my own question. How tall is this? 5. Can't see.
We are in your debt. You don't seem afraid.
Look at that. Peely and Seabass. In it to win it. Thank you very much for the things that you just did. What things? Them things that you just did. I see it. Thank you. So, obviously, with me being a bit useless today, I'm probably a bit even more useless than normal for coming up with interesting and engaging conversation. So if you've got anything you want to talk about, any questions you want to ask, feel free, and I'll do my best to answer it without making a total hash of it. But, you know, if you're not bothered, that's fine. Totally up to you. We can sit here in silence if you want. That's fine. Not a problem for me. I'm happy to just point my, you know, thing at the screen and try and place blocks in the right place. Woo! Prime subs, Jesse B. Right? All the prime subs. I'm winning. Must be prime sub day, is it? I don't know. There is an actual day, prime sub day, isn't there, where it's like cheaper than normal, or have I just made that up? Probably just made it up. How did you get into Minecraft, says Jaws Lover 1975, who just happens to be my latest patron. Hello, Jaws Lover 1975. I noticed you go around saying 1975, but I've seen your date of birth, and it ain't that. I'm not going to say what it is, but I've seen it, because we do age verification for patrons. Speaking of, you know what grinds my gears? I'll tell you. It's Penis Friend, by the way. I'll tell you how I got into Minecraft first, but then remind me of the thing that I'm angry about that I haven't told you about that I'm angry about yet. Okay. So I got into Minecraft because my eldest son, who's now 18, at the time was probably around about 7, was really enjoying playing Minecraft, watching like Stampy Longnose videos and things like that. In fact, I think I played Minecraft even before that, but I didn't really get into it or do content creation from then. And yeah, it's a long story. But yeah, I don't know, I got into it. I can't remember. Shush. You asked to ask questions, you're not even going to answer them. Shush. It's not my fault. Okay, the thing so patron. Speaking of patrons, that's what got me onto this sidetrack that I was going to talk about. I got an email from a few days ago. I say a few days ago, it's a couple of weeks ago. Going, hey, bud, who do you think you are? We've marked your patron page as adult only, and there's nothing you can do about it, bruh. And I'm like, why? I haven't got anything adult content on it. So I got in touch. I got in touch with the people over at Patreon, and I said, I haven't got any adult content. Everything I do is family friendly, 100% family friendly. I don't want like to be 18 plus, like adult themed content. And they were basically like, you need to get rid of all the not safe for work stuff on your Discord. I haven't got any not safe for work stuff on my Discord. That's family friendly. It's 100% family friendly. Everything I do is family friendly. I've prided myself on being family friendly since I started my YouTube channel many years ago and created a community. Yeah, well, as soon as you get rid of all the non-safe for work rooms on your Discord, then we'll take it off. I haven't got any. So I emailed back this, and obviously every time you email, it takes a couple of days before they get back to you. I'm like, are you looking at the right Discord? I said, I haven't got any not safe for work stuff on my Discord. I never have, and I never will. I'm a family-friendly content creator making family-friendly Minecraft videos in a very family-friendly manner. It's not the sort of thing I engage in. And then they came back and they went, oh yeah, not your Discord, sorry. We mean your Patreon page. You need to get rid of the not safe for work stuff on your Patreon page. And I'm like, I haven't got any not safe for work stuff on my Patreon page. And what are you talking about? So after a few more backwards and forwards, and I mean, the responses I get seemed very like AI made rather than someone actually talking to me. But they kept putting, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm here to help if you need any help. Oh, yeah, okay, then you're not reading a word I'm saying. So eventually they got back to me and they were like, you've put on your patron tiers that to join your servers, you have to be over 18. And I'm like, yeah. And it doesn't mean it's not family friendly or not safe for work. I just don't, right, for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons really. 1, I don't want people that are under 18 on my patron servers because I don't know who my patrons are. They're just people that join from the internet. And if I put on the patron page that it's not for under 18s, then I'm not likely to get people with dubious intentions joining my patron on the, in order to think, oh, I'll be able to join this patron and engage with these children. So protection of minors, number 1. And second of all, the adults on my Minecraft servers don't want to be dealing with children. Children play Minecraft totally differently, and I'd much rather interact with people my own age than, a bunch of children that I got to babysit. So I want to be able to offer things that's not joining my servers, that's not for over 18s, but I want to limit my stuff to 18s. And they didn't get back for a few days. So I was like, okay, I'll just remove all of the things that say you've got to be over 18 on my Patreon. And all of a sudden I got an email going, we've removed the adult filter from your Patreon. Make sure you add it back if you do anything that's not safe for work. And I'm like, I'm not going to do any, So now I have no safety. I've got no way of stopping people from joining Patreon. And the stupid thing is, right, so let's say I get somebody that's under 18 that goes, oh, I want to join Foxy No Tell servers. They go along to my Patreon, they pay, and then we do the age verification, and they go, I didn't know you had to be over 18. Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Well, Patreon won't allow me to put that on there. So, you know, I want a refund then. Yeah, okay. You can't refund people on Patreon anymore because it takes it out of their accounts instantly and then it pays you. The only way you can do it is if you get brand new patrons and you haven't had a payout yet, which is really annoying. So, like, I've tried to refund people before recently, and I've had to wait until I got new patrons in after the last payday in order to have money in the Patreon account in order to get... You can't top it up. You can't use your own money. You can't be like, oh, I'll just add some funds to my Patreon account. So if you don't get any new members for a couple of months, which happens regularly, you can't refund anyone. So it's totally stupid, backward system. So I was, yeah, a bit annoyed about that. Anyone else had any similar issues lately? So I need a way of wording it on my Patreon tiers that doesn't say it's adult-themed content, doesn't say it's for over 18s, but also puts off people that have ill intentions that would like to join servers full of kids that are adults, and stops children actually being able to join my Patreon without marking it as not safe for work, because I don't want to, you know, mark it as that. Maybe you should start PayPal, lol, says Ginger Panda. That's fine. You know, you go, oh, well, you just use another service. If I said, all right, on my patrons, I'm going to use another service, I'd get less than 10% of the people that are sort of currently on my Patreon would actually move over to the service. So it'd just be massively, I'd lose, that's my main part of my income. So I can't do that. Can you pin a message on Patreon? Yeah, but if I pin a message that says you have to be over 18, they block my account. I've had to delete all of them. This is the problem. Thank you for gifting a sub to Joe's Lover there, Peony. Appreciate it, mate. Your stream clips channel is nearly not safe for work, says Lorenzo. Is it? I think so. Can you put for mature humans? If you put anything, I don't know if it is like AI like controlled now and they're just like using stuff like that to read it all and find out, because why would anyone just go onto my server and check it? Doesn't make any, my Patreon page and check it. And why would it be so wrong? Like all of the things after me messaging them and explaining, just all of the replies being so wrong. So I assume if you put anything that could be deemed as like suggestive that this is for adults only, it's going to flag you. What if you were different? Like maybe you have to be born over a certain year. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is there a way of making it obvious still? Because that's the thing. You need it to be obvious for people, but also like that what you suggested effectively. What's happened here? This isn't right. What's going on there then? It's not right at all. Hey? Hey? Right, how many? Two. Two from there, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Why not? Are you in your 20s, 30s, or older, says Ginger Panda? I'm in my older. No, I'm in my 30s. By the skin of my teeth. I'm holding on. Gen Z band. That's the thing though, because like at the moment I don't offer any tiers that are suitable for like minors, because at the moment all of my tiers apart from my support tier give you the ability to play on my servers. But that being said, I do want to in the future, I don't know when that will be, but I do want to in the future have tiers that will be like specific for downloading stuff and like new packs and things that would be suitable for minors. So the obvious solution to this problem would be, well, just market the whole thing as adult only. Then, you know, you win-win. But then I lose out on a, you know, potential business in the future from people that, from things that I might want to do. Foxy have real tiers, says Peony. What? About having adult only tiers? What? I'm confused, Peony. What are you talking about? What are you going on about? I know you joke. I just don't get it. It's not very funny, Peony. Jeez. Have you thought about one that makes me laugh? Jeez. What a rubbish joke. You said I could be mean to you. Crying tears versus tears jokes is Nubs. I know. It's just rubbish joke, Nubs. If you're going to bother to do a joke, you might as well do a good one, right? Not this rubbish penis coming out with. That reminds me, did you get my PayPal donation? Doesn't really tell me if you received it, but I wanted to send it the way you got hit with the least amount of fees. Quite possibly, Berenzo. It depends what email address you've used. That's another bugbear of mine that's been going on for many, many, many months. So obviously, I was telling people, hey, instead of doing this, that, and the other, you can support me on PayPal and do this, that, and the other. And then PayPal decided they were going to ban my account because it was not in my real name, because it was in my Foxy No Tell name. So I said, all right, then I've already got a business account that's all in my name. I'll just, move it all over to that. And they were like, no, your email address is tied to this other account. You need to shut the other account down. Okay, I'll shut the other account down. I don't need it. I'll move my email address to the new one. No, you can't shut the other one down because it's we're awaiting verification of your ID. So again, phone calls, emails, live chat later. They don't know how to deal with it because I can't send them the verification. They can't verify it. Therefore, they can't and won't shut my channel, my thing down. So my Foxy No Tell email address that I was using is tied to a PayPal account I can't receive funds from. So the correct one is the one that's on my website. I don't want to announce it in the stream, even though I guess it's technically public, but there you go. So quite possibly Berenzo, but it might also be that I'm sure it would tell you if you try to send it to that one now, even though it is still technically an account. Peony says, AI chat says you have to word it like this. At a stage in life where one has gained significant life experience and has the ability to make informed decisions and legally sign contracts to vote, you may join Foxy No Tell servers. If AI's come up with that though, Peony, that means AI's aware of that what it means, so it's gonna, it's gonna know. Purple Wolf says, my guess would be they're gonna make to where you can't have an age restriction if you want a family-friendly title. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's what it sounds like. Yeah, well, that's what they're saying, but that doesn't make sense because that's, at the end of the day, Patreon I can understand them having safety stuff in place for minors. That totally makes sense. But it's my page with my people that are coming to join me and paying me money that they're taking from. It's not their page. Yes, they're providing the platform, but I'm paying for that service with the fees that I'm paying from Patreon. So it should be down to me to decide whether or not my content is not safe for work and then, adjust it appropriately. It shouldn't be down to them to make a decision based on what is quite clearly a total misunderstanding of what's happening. And then, after almost a month worth of emailing backwards and forwards, and me explaining in every single email that nothing I do has got any mature themes or isn't family friendly, blah 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 blah, to then continue with the whole thing, they're clearly either not reading the emails or it is just some sort of AI answering emails, which makes sense because everyone's doing that now. But even AI is not stupid, but I guess it's only got a limited number of things it can pull from in terms of responses, so whatever. There's a cheaper way. There's a creeper in the water. Cheaper way in the water. No, there isn't. AI's under 18. It can't play this, says Mike on Switch. I'm only assuming. I mean, it could have been that this guy that was replying to me was a genuine human, but if they are, then they're the most horriblest, uptight, arrogant person I've ever come across that can't be bothered to read emails or actually listen to a word I'm saying, would just rather give me, generic responses. Hayeki flip. Bye, crikey. Who do they think they are? Fiddling with my patron. To me, your reasoning of protecting minors from predators should be good enough. However, I have found common sense has gone out of the window. Yeah, there's no common sense at all. Not one bit. Yeah, I know it makes... That's the whole reason I do it, because it makes sense. Protecting kids and also protecting the adults from having to deal with kids on a server. It's just like looking out for everybody, right? And I could understand, like, if my patron servers that did only have adults on were filth, you know, and they had a loads of adult things, but it's not. We even say in the rules it's got to be family friendly because you don't know whose kids are listening and watching in the voice chats and, you know, playing the games and stuff. So it's just... Nah. There's no sense that is common to all, says Vivified. Shut up, you with your logic. Who do you think you are? Supposed to be on my side. I'm trying to be angry here and you're not making it easy. There is that Jason fella, says Gixer. That's true, yeah. Maybe the computer program auto decides or something, says Ginger Panda. Maybe. To me... Oh, I've read that one. I've read it. Don't write it twice, guys. I didn't. You just read it twice. No, you've written it twice. Why would I read it twice? You think I'm stupid? Do I look stupid to you? Remember that first realm? Met many good peeps thanks to playing on the Foxy server. Foxy server, says Bearded Swine. Yep. And we did have a miner back in those days. We had someone, I can't remember her name now, but she was like 16. She didn't stick around too long. She was nice though. But she did. I didn't know she was a miner. I thought she was a fisherman, but no, it turns out every day she'd go down the mines with her mum and dad. Yeah, I can make bad jokes as well, Peony. So shut up. Oh, mate. Oh, peeps. Peeps. I've got some potential news. I don't know if it's going to come off or not. Don't want to jinx it or anything. But a good friend of mine, Mr. Beardstone, got in touch with me the other day and said, hey, I've been approached by this company that want to sponsor channels for standing desks. And they're a UK company making standing desks. And he said, they've sent me a desk. It's a really good desk. And I'm going to be doing, putting an ad spot in my videos. I was like, that sounds good. I could do it with a standing desk. So I don't want one for standing up. I just want a decent desk that's like more flexible than it is. I don't need to stand up at it. But so he said they're looking for people to pass the details on to. Do you want me to do it? So yeah, send them my details. And they've been in touch. They haven't replied to my reply yet, which is slightly concerning. Although it was the weekend, I guess. But you never know. In the not too distant future, I might have my first sponsored segment in a video. Those who say he's pregnant, says Pontin Plays. What do you think I'd say that with a smile on my face? After all the things I've been through to make sure that don't happen against Pontin, I would be in. I think I'd go bury myself in a garden. Riser desk roll. I had one for the pottery, says Gixer. My oldest, very early teens, wanted to play on a realm with Foxy. I bought Foxy skin pack so we could play as Foxy, lol. Oh, purple. That's when to tell Beardstone that you're... What? That's when to tell Beardstone you're in a wheelchair. What? At least it's not Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, man, I could have been doing sponsored things for ages. I get so many of those now. It's ridiculous. But the thing I don't like about them, it's always rubbish games. And the games are... It's always... The deal is... Not just, hey, shout us out and we'll give you some money. It's the more people you can get to sign up to this game, the more money we'll give you. And we'll give you even more if you can get those people to like get to a certain level in the game. So they'll give you pittance for Raid Shadow Legends and a bunch of other games. But if you can get people convinced enough that they'll actually play the game through to a later part of the game, then they'll give you a bit more. And I just think, I don't want to do that. I can't be bothered to do that. I'm playing Minecraft here. So yeah, I could have made a few quid here and there over the years doing things like that, but I always turn them down because I just think I don't want to. No, that's too slimy for me, and I just think you know, I wouldn't want to do that. If I saw a streamer going, hey, play this game that I don't play and give me money, I wouldn't do it. So I wouldn't expect any of you guys to do it, which means that I'm not going to get paid out. So they're just going to get free advertising. I'm not doing it. Not doing it, mate. If you want to sponsor me, you give me money and I'll mention you, and that's it. Or in the case where you're going to give me a free standing desk, I'll demo the standing desk in a video. I had some good ideas on how I can do that video, but you know what I'm like. I always go over the top with ideas, so I'm kind of regretting having these ideas now. It's getting a bit dark around here. Could do with a bit of light, really. Otherwise, I'm going to have creepers and whatnot in this thing. Now, you'd lose credibility. It's a very sly way of making money. It's not even a sly way of making money. It's a stupid way of making money. You're not going to make a decent amount of money doing that. Nobody is. Unless you've got like millions of subscribers and you play that game, you're not going to make any money. And they know that, which is why they choose to do it like that, because it's a really cheap and easy way to just get their name out there more and more and more and more, knowing full well they're not going to have to pay anything out. And, he says on his rant, how do you know, which you don't? The answer is I don't know, right? Okay, that's the answer. Remember that, because I'm gonna ask you the question in a minute. How do you know how many downloads it's had, and how do you know how far they are in the game? You don't. The company does, but you don't. Which means you are totally at their behest of them being honest, which they're not. They never are. Companies like that are never honest. If they're honest, great, but you've no idea. Never going to have any idea how honest they're being. So it's a lose-lose for the creator, that one. Don't do it. Merch says, I want to give money to a merch store in the USA that sells Foxy gear in the form of zip-up hoodies. If they did zip-up hoodie, it is on my list, as usual. It's on my list to go through all the merch and stuff. If they do zip-up hoodies, I will absolutely add them, because I like zip-up hoodies as well. Where's me sand? Here it is. Where's me craft? Oh, I ain't got a crafting table over it. Goodness me. Right, okay. But Foxy, your wild ideas are why we love you, says Susie Cute. Well, good. I ain't got much else going for me, have I? There we go. Many of those. Thank you very much. And not quite so many of those. Apparently I didn't bring enough. Oh well. Oh well. Right. Let's go colour all this in then. What did I want over here? Oh, no. I wanted something. Can't remember. It doesn't matter. What about Skillshare? They don't seem bad from what I've seen. I haven't been approached by Skillshare. I've actually thought in the past, in fact, one of the reasons I originally started doing do you remember my how to make add-ons series that I started and never finished, that I'm now doing more videos for, but not actually continue what we did? The whole point of that was to record like a series and put that onto something like Skillshare as like a paid thing, not to sponsor them, but to help me make some money. I just never got around to finishing it. I just thought I might as well just put them out as videos. Wish I could figure out how to get add-ons on Xbox. Some of Foxy's add-ons would be amazing, says Purple Wolf. Get yourself a realm, right? Upload all your stuff from a phone or a PC to the realm with the add-ons on, and then download it to your console. Bish bash boss, jobs are good. Peony says, what about subscriber-only content on YouTube, says Peony. What do you mean? Like, channel member-only content? Why? What for? Why would I do that? For the same reason you were going to do Skillshare. But you don't get many money from YouTube. I'm enjoying the add-on videos, trying to put them into good use, says Brenzo. Good. Hiding behind a PayPal, lol, says Ginger Panda. Paywall. You mean channel members, Peony? Like channel members only videos? Because you can do that. But how do the channel members know? How do non-channel members know the videos are there in order to then become a channel member to see them? It doesn't really work like that. Whereas like Skillshare, you can find something. You can even maybe like watch the first 1 or 2 things to see if it's for you, and then decide whether or not you want to pay for the tutorials, I guess, or the tutoring. Whereas if you put a video out for channel members, it's not discoverable. You can see them but can't open them, says Peony. Oh really? I didn't know that. Well, I've never ever seen that on anyone else's channel, so can't imagine it's very popular. There's a site I can go to where I can see the game's data files on my phone. I have a very limited view compared to what PC users could see. Says Renzo. Subscribe monthly fee for more videos. I ain't got time to make more videos. I ain't got time to make the videos I'm making. I've got 3 recorded and no way of editing them at the moment. Don't ask for more. Figure out how I can do less but make more money. Why is it so hot? I got my fan on like loud and it's still red hot. More. If you point under my desk and blow some of that nice cool air onto me, that'd be nice. Also, the issue I see with that is some people might prefer supporting on Twitch or PayPal and other ways and not YouTube, so we'll miss videos, says Pontin. True. That is true. The other way you could do it, I am eligible for patron video stuff now, so I could do patron only videos, but again, obviously you'd have to be a patron for that. But I don't really... There's a limited number of hours or something you can upload, and it just... Peony, I couldn't afford to pay... If an assistant was working from the wage I'm getting, right, then they would walk out. If I gave them everything I was earning, it wouldn't be half of what they needed. So there is no money to spend to make money. Oh dear, says Peony. Quite, yes. And I ain't giving someone else what's left of me savings. That's mine for living off. Did you just get a green screen and a fancy filter somehow, says Awinch. I had a green screen for ages, but I started using it recently for doing the podcast, and I just thought, oh, well, why not just leave it up, use it for my videos. So I was typing and eating. I know it was only partly English, says Pontin. You can always go dig for diamonds, says Peter. Yeah, that's a good idea. Can we volunteer to help with anything, says Susie Q? No. Unfortunately not. You know, having an assistant would be lovely, but I really don't know what they'd do. The only thing I would need an assistant for would be to basically remind me what, you know, organize my days for me a little bit, like understand what's going on with family and holidays and school like times and all that sort of stuff, and make sure and optimize my work accordingly. But it just doesn't always work out like that. So like I'm not sitting here doing loads of stuff that needs... I haven't got busy work. Everything I'm doing is either coding stuff or making stuff for the marketplace or making videos. I can't really sub that out to anyone. I mean, yes, you can get people to do your video thumbnails, but I don't find that a chore. It's not that difficult to do. And yes, you can get sub out editing as well, but again, editing's a tiny part of the process of what I do, so it really is not going to help a great deal. So sounds like a wife, not an assistant. That's a bit of a sexist thing to say, isn't it? I know, I mean, to be fair, in most of the relationships I am aware of where wives exist in them, it is generally the wife that has organised everything and made sure everything's running like clockwork. But I don't think it's a reasonable thing to be saying in this day and age. And I don't have a wife, and I'm not just going to go and get a wife because I need help with organising my schedule. Foxy, did you and Slack ever figure out the zero-tick bamboo farm? No, we didn't go over. We tried lots, and it didn't help. And a lot of comments said it didn't work anymore. Can I just show up to all your streams? Does that help, says Frenchy Montana? Yes, it does. Yeah, you keep doing that. Follow, like, subscribe, all those sorts of things. That'll do. That's all I need. From you lot. From you rabble. Jeez. Right, there's going to be, in this thing, there's going to be 2 more. You haven't finished. I know. But I need to work out where we're going to have the floors. Because we've got the furnace array down there. Above that, there's going to be a zero-ticking kelp farm running everything into smelters. And above that, there's going to be a moss farm. Or no, a something farm to feed... No, I think it'll be all part of the same one. Basically, I'm going to have a bone meal machine going into... Do I need a bone meal machine? No, because we're going to run it off slabs. I don't need bone meal at all. T. Doolin's a spouse then, not necessarily wife. My bad. I know what you meant. You've got to be careful these days, T. Doolin. You've got to be very careful. Not like it used to be. You got to be always thinking about, you know, who you're going to upset. Is the way I look at it. By just speaking in ways that you would have always spoken. Not allowed no more. You got to adapt, change with the world. Oh. Ew. Got to be family friendly, lol, says Ginger Panda. And aware of other people's circumstances and that your own isn't the only lifestyle that exists, I think. I think that's the main thing. And open to other ideas and opinions and understand that your own ideas or opinions are not the only one that exists. they're like the key things to live by in this day and age. Oh, look at it. What a good job I'm doing. Oh, this is excellent. Now, am I going to put in a solid stone floor here, or am I going to put in a slab stone floor? Slabs. Because I'm cheap. What, do I use glass? No, I'm not using glass. Shut up with your glass ideas. How's Nelly? Is she enjoying the summer holidays? Says Susie. She's a bit annoyed at the minute. She's all right, but I've seriously done my knee in, so I'm struggling at the moment in terms of mobility. So she's not getting as regular walks as she does. I did take her to the beach a couple of days ago, and Nelly's mum took her out today for a good old walk. But she's used to getting 2 a day, and she's not getting that at the moment. So she's fine, she's happy, and she's chilled out, and she's not bothering me. She's just, you can see in her little sad eyes in the morning when she isn't going straight out for a walk, but she's a little bit, sad about it. Do you know frog lights are directional? I did know that. Did you? Look how all of those are pointing in the same direction, but all of those are pointing in a different direction. It's marvellous, isn't it? I put bottom slabs everywhere. I'm done making mob farms all over the place. Yeah, so I'm using top slabs because I like to have random mobs just spawning all over the place. So, there we go. Gotta say, I'm loving the Foxy and Slack myth busting videos, says Purple Wolf. Well, there's 2 more of those coming this week. We got some pretty interesting stuff, actually, that we discovered. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for those. Like I say, I've recorded them, but I haven't edited them yet. That's on tomorrow's list of jobs to do. But so is, it's school holidays, and Oliver's here with me at the moment, and he's demanding things like going out for doing fun things in the school holidays and bike rides and whatnot. So it's kind of difficult getting everything done right now. Can you myth bust items over the top of hoppers to reduce lag, says Ginger Panda? That's exactly what we're doing in the next one. Yeah. I have already busted that myth. Yes, we discovered that moving shulkers through hoppers is a world killer, says Lorenzo. Yes. I have busted the myths. I have, you know, it's all there. You just have to wait. Glad there's been another bug found lately, says Green Eye Monster. There's always bugs. Every day. More and more. Keep coming out of the thing. Woodwork. Why is it so hot? I've never had the fan on full before. I'm burning up. Are you hot? Are you hot? Oh, I'm toasty. I'm only do it one-handed now, guys. My fan on. It's all right. You can just about hear me, I'm sure. It does mess with my microphone quite a lot, though. Not helping. Point upwards. Please. No, are you going down? Oh, man. Making out with the fan. A little bit more. Little bit more. Perfect. That's lovely. Better, thank you very much. Right, where are we? It's not even a hot day today. 16 degrees outside, but for some reason I'm baking in here. You bacon? Yeah, I'm bacon. That's what I said. Said I'm bacon. Moron. Full Cozzy's here was a lizard in another life and always cold as oh, cozies. I thought you meant like your swimming cozzy. Like in your swimming cozzy? Why? Right, roof then. I'm assuming that's going to be enough room for all the stuff I need down there. I'm sure it will be. Maybe it would be a bad idea to put a roof on because knowing my lot, I won't have finished. I also don't know what to do in the gaps. Obviously, where we haven't got glass. I don't know whether to just put glass in those. I think that would look okay. And having the supporty bits. I know at the front we got the crazy design thing, but I think that would be all right just having glass in them. What do you guys think? Are you hot because you have made that fan robot drink tea? What? I don't understand. I'm sure there's some context I'm missing there. What was I looking for? What did I come back for? No, I don't want to use orange concrete. It's too much orange concrete on it already. Oh, yeah, iron bars. Iron bars. That's what I came back for. I don't think they're in there. They should be in here. Oh, I've got 14. Oh, jeez. That's not very many, is it? I don't think I've got many irons left. Got 2 ender chests here, though, apparently. Never know which one to choose. Oh, I got a bit of iron. We're all good. No! Not what I wanted. There we go. That should be enough. Nice Pokeball design. Not a Pokeball! You're a Pokeball. Shut up. You don't know. I need more scaffolding. Orange glass. Orange glass? No, I think there's enough orange in this already. If we're gonna go tinted glass, I think probably like a white stained glass instead, just to give it some contrast. But I don't think I really want any more white in this thing. Maybe grey, so it like goes with the smooth stone a little bit more. Potentially, possibly, maybe. Off-brand Pokeball. Not Pokeball! Oops. I didn't mean to. I was trying to stroke it. And it, Fill it with furnaces. Why? What for? Maybe walls in those small parts. Well, like, what type of wall? Did you see my redeems to Stitch Fix? No, I didn't. Oh, multi-doolins. Oh, geez. Okay, so we got displease a piglin and then rename any item. What item would you like renamed, Stitch Fix? This ought to be good. Jeez. Because Foxy always strokes cats with enchanted accents. Yeah, that's how you get rid of them. They're annoying. Always coming round my house in my garden. Doing on my grass. Don't even have a cat. Wings Uncle Sam. What's that? I don't know what that means, Stitch Fix. What's Wings Uncle Sam? If I don't understand the context, I'm not sure if it's like an in-joke and I don't know if it's appropriate. So you have to explain the context to me. Name your elytra Uncle Sam. Why? I know what Uncle Sam is. Sorry. Why do you want... Why Uncle Sam? Why do I want basically America written on my wings? Why? Thank you. Like the US taxman. What? Hey Jay, thank you very much for the raid. America, says Richie Cranium. Of all the things I could put on there, why? You're going to have Uncle Sam on your back now. Oh, jeez. Okay, there you go. What a weird thing to ask for. Let's go displease a piglin. I wonder where I'll find a piglin. I wonder if there's any in here. Bet there isn't. I bet there's not a single one in here. There'll be no piglins in here at all. Oh, I'm taking damage and I'm stuck. Yeah. Yeah, there's no piglins. Good, good. And no villagers as well. That's nice. Okay. Uncle Sam got your back, says Peony. Don't think he has. You know what? There's a lot of piglins there to be upsetting. You are... I haven't got the brain for this today. In need of a wash. There you go. Displeased. Faster, 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 faster. Oh, geez, here we go. Just keep going. Ow. I did it. You ready me again, Jade? Yeah, can't get enough of it, can you? Thank you very much. Uncle Sam is not a taxman. He's trying to recruit people to the military, says Brenzo. Oh, dear. So, I'm basically some sort of war supporter now, am I? Great. That's just what I wanted. Yeah, family-friendly content, just like Patron says. Thanks. Warmongering Foxy No Tell strikes again. Cheers, Stitch Fix. Just what I needed. I might have to accidentally rename these to something else when no one's looking. Doubted you, Foxy. Jeez. Right, okay. Just maybe normal glass. Maybe normal glass. Red sandstone walls might fit. I know, there's too much orange already. I think we've overdone it on colour. I don't think we need any more colour in this. Get colour out of your mind. Take the colour from your mind and throw it away. And then think of something else, okay? That's not colourful. Only then will you find true happiness. I'll try white, and if white don't do it, I'm going plain, mate. Need some deep slate, says Richie Cranium. Try one with iron bars. I don't want to look like a prison, mate. Jeez. I haven't got much iron at the minute. Iron bars isn't a bad idea, but I haven't got much iron, so I think that worked out really well. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm going to try white glass. So if I do redeem name an item, can I pick your Elytra, says Lorenzo? Normally I would say no, because it is you're only supposed to pick ones that are already named, but because we now have warmongering Foxy No Tell all over me items, then yes, absolutely 100%. I'll let you. Thank you very much. I mean, realistically, I should give Stitch Fix a second shot, but she got us in this situation in the first place, so... So, yes, please. See someone rename my Elytra to not Uncle Sam. I mean, it was that, or I'm going to throw it in lava. Let's, and I don't really want to throw it in lava. Thanks, Jessie B. What are we going to call it, Jessie B? Ooh, I've hopped up my stairs. How's that look from outside before I go wild and on the other ones? There you go. She's name it not Uncle's. I never fall. Wow. Jeez, Jessie. Cutting me deep there. Jeez. You might as well just write clumsy, rude word on it. Clumsy on it. And yeah. Tizo were being... Where are we going? I never fall. There we go. Lot like never, says Jessie. There we go. That's all right. I don't mind that. That's a good contrast against the black, I think, and it gives it not colour but fills in the hole. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That'll do. That'll do. White glass. It's the future, I'm telling you. Everyone will be doing it. You watch my words. In a couple of years' time, next season of Truly Bedrock, something like that, just like after I built that castle. So I built a castle. I'm never going to let this go. Built a castle on Truly Bedrock Season 2. Right, and everyone, not everybody, some people, certain people said, what are you doing castles for? Castles are so out of date. That's like noob Minecraft thing to make castles. Then, next season, literally everyone built a castle. And then, like, everyone online was building castles. I'm always ahead of the game, guys. I'm always ahead. I'm setting trends before the trendy. I never get the, you know, no one ever looks at me and goes, oh, he's trendy. But they copy me from a distance. I'm telling you. True story. Can't remember. I have no idea why I was just talking about that. There was a reason behind that story. I can't remember it. But if you can remember it, well, you're doing better than I am. Oh, whoa, hang on. Steady on. That was the wrong layer. Jeez. With as well as I fly, I should name mine controlled flight into terrain. See fit. Yeah, well then, at least you're controlled. I love this streaming time personally, says Peony. Oh, jeez, I've done it again. Yeah, I am supposed to be doing more evening streams at the moment, but obviously it's the second I organised my schedule and I've got it to a point where I want it. Literally the next day. Oh, school holidays now. I'll throw that out the window. Just scrunch it up into a ball, throw it out the window. What schedule? Oh, you wanted to, you get organised and get everything done. Yeah, no, it's school holidays, mate. Sorry. Didn't we tell you? Didn't you get the memo? Oh. What did you say, says Rich Cranium? What did you say? Don't ask me what I said. You've got a rewind button. I haven't. Shut your face. Susie says, you want to build a castle? I think that's what you're saying. I don't want to build a castle. I can't remember why that came up.
Oh, mate.
Something about being on trend. Or white glass. Yeah, basically my point there being that you mark my words, next season of TB, or, you know, all of a sudden in a couple of months' time, everyone's going to be building stuff out of white stained glass as if it's never existed before. And I, yet again, I'm going to be ahead of the trend, but behind the times. True story. If I rewind, I'll miss the now, and then I'll miss the whole thing, says Richard Crane. Yeah, but at least you got a choice, right? I haven't got a choice. I do something wrong. That's it. Too late. There's no going back. You have the power of time travel watching my streams, so use it wisely. Just don't tell him you're not a fan of his blood again, says Lorenzo. Jesse says, oh, I learned my lesson there. Well, I thought I took it quite well. I didn't think I made much of a fuss about it, Jesse. I quite like this little build. It doesn't look like a skyscraper, I have to say. It looks more like one of the spring boxes out of Zelda or something like that than a skyscraper. It's also not very tall for being a skyscraper and quite fat looking, but it'll do. I'm happy enough with it. What could go wrong? It's fine. Shut up moaning, get on with it, crack on, as my mother would say. White glass castles, says Beckanoid. Yeah, you mark my words. You'll see. You'll see. You think I'm all, you know, joking and being silly and funny. You watch. You watch, I guarantee you. It's a cube and it looks great, says Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Right. Let's do these edges round here because I don't want grass in here. I'll get more sheep. I don't want sheep in here. I've been binging all the podcasts, so getting caught up on history, says Lorenzo. It's a historical podcast, is it? Yeah, good. Looks like a finger trap to me. Next stream, half expect Jesse to put a giant thumb in it. Made me sad saying that. According to the podcast, Fox's real name or full name is Fox with No Tailington, says Lorenzo. Who said? I don't think I've ever said that on the podcast, have I? Maybe. I say all sorts of stuff. I've no idea what I've said. Just doesn't sound like something I'd say. No, that's not my name. Thing is, I don't know why I'm so precious about my name, because realistically, there's not a great deal anyone can do with it. You know, if somebody really wanted to go out the way to do me, you know, a disservice, I'm sure they can figure out how to do it without knowing my full name or my first name at least. But it's, you know, it's just the right thing to do is to not share it, I think, or at least it seems that way with, you know, from other people. But then I've had this conversation before, like, should I have a stage name? I mean, I guess you could say, like, well, Foxy No Tell's your stage name. Well, it isn't. That's my character's name. Should I have like a name that people can relate to me with, but I know secretly it's not really my real name, so therefore, you know, I'm not worried about getting hacked. I could, if I wanted, find out in 2 minutes, but I won't. As if you want people to know, you would say, says Pontin. Exactly. It's not difficult, is it? It's not impossible. Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, jeez. You can turn down a bit now. That's enough breeze. Just don't use Richie Cranium, because that's my pseudonym, says Richie Cranium. That's a good idea. I'll use Richie Cranium. That saves me thinking of anything, then. Brilliant. What a good idea. Thanks, Richie Cranium. I remember that podcast, Lorenzo, says Jesse B. Impossible. Nobody can remember. It didn't happen. You're all telling fibs. Is that outside? It is. Okay. Right. I think the only way I'm going to do this is just rows of frog lights. It doesn't go. I know, but it will make this... It's too dark in here. And we've got a gap. We might as well fill it. Going to get so many views now. Great. So what is a pen name for when you're writing pen in code for add-ons? So what you want is a pen... Oh, I see. Sorry. What you want is a pen name. Yeah, well, it's the same thing, isn't it? It's pen name, stage name. It's just it's a pseudonym. It's a name you would go by for that.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
Thank you very much, Loshi. Loshi? Yeah, Loshi, that's what I said. Evening, Mr. No Tell and chat. What's going on? Also, Prime. Yeah, indeed. Prime indeed. Got to be in it to win it. Wow, look how bright it is in here now. It's beautiful.
Hello there.
Brightest of bright things doing bright stuff. When I hear stage name, it feels a bit not safe for work. Lol, says Renzo. What? Like, stage names are what like actors and celebrities use. Not a not safe for work thing. It's just a thing. I'm an actor, don't you know? A lot of authors don't use their real names either. I can't say I blame them. Yeah, well, if you've written a load of rubbish, you don't really want people knowing who it was, do you? Just to protect themselves from bad reviews. No, that's not me, Mum. No. I know they've used the same pen name as me, but that's not me, honest, Mum. Mm-hmm. Right, okay. The more I look at this road, the more I don't like it. It just looks like a mess. Everything's so nice and smooth, apart from that one. Don't look at that one. But everything else is so nice and smooth. And then we got that road, that one, and that road. That road. I might just replace it all with concrete. It'll still look like a road. I just don't know if I like the basalt. You could say your name is Frank Nigel Tintin, and you made Foxy No Tell as it had your initials in it, says Pontin. I could make up all sorts of stories. I could totally lie to people all day long. Think Terry Bowler as Hulk Hogan. You should definitely swap it all out, says Thanks, Richie Cranium. Yeah, it's rubbish. Get rid of it. Do a better job. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate you all, as always. Don't know about you, but this whole thing needs more slabs. The only thing on my mind right now. Excuse me, sheep. Thank you. More slabs required. I know my real name is Richie Cranium. Thanks, Dad. What? Don't call me Dad in chat. It's weird. Not Penny. Stitch Fix tried to do that the other day, and it was just odd. Although she called me Daddy. That was really weird. Ugh. We'll just legally change her name to Foxy No Tell and let us think it's just a character name. No. No. Absolutely not. So. Do you, Foxy No Tell? No. Didn't know you named me, says Richard Gradium. Look, you just wrote thanks, Dad. I only read in what you give me, and sometimes extra stuff and it in the wrong order and backwards, but it's all based on what you give me to a certain degree. So I remember you once told us your first name, says Wraith. Did I? Did I actually, though? What letter does it begin with, Wraith? As I remember, we had a whole stream going on about my first name once upon a time, and it went on for ages and ages, and everyone thought they guessed it, and they were all completely wrong. But no, Wraith, you're wrong. Not my real name. I must have been thinking a stage name was a good idea at the time and trying it on. I have thought about that a lot over the years. But it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Just don't change it to Foxy No Cranium, says Rocking to Robin. I'm not changing anything. I'm just thinking about being more relatable on a more personal level. Only because of the podcast, really. I was talking about this with Slack the other day, and I think we talked about it quite lengthily at the end of this week's podcast. Was no, I think it was just with Slack I was talking about it. Because he was on about like getting Puka to do some animations for the podcast, and I said I really like Puka's animations, but I don't feel like the podcast is. I know it's a Minecraft podcast, but it's not our characters. It's us. It's more reflective as us as people rather than our in-game stuff. It's not like a fantasy make-believe thing. It's something that I feel is more for us to express ourselves and, you know, for people to communicate with us in person. So that's my thinking behind it all anyway. I remember when you went on about all the names people thought it was. Jesse. Yeah. Is it really because it's something terribly embarrassing like Eustace or something, says Green Eye Monster. What's wrong with Eustace? Wow, wow. Anyone called Eustace out there? You must be embarrassed. Jeez, terribly embarrassing being called your name. Wow, how mean. Quite like the name Eustace. Never met anyone called Eustace, but when I've heard it in films, I think, wow, they're cool. What an awesome name they've got. Very unusual and unique. Just like my, nothing like my name. Don't know. Not called Eustace, honest. Use dishonest. Use dishonest, you are. No, I'm not. Use dishonest. My name is Derivative. I have two names and only use one for legal purposes. Only a handful of people know my real name, says Duck Spooky. I think you did say it was Mark once, a VIP server, but then you did say you were selling porkies. Yeah, it's definitely not Mark Pontin. I believe I always thought having a super common name is boring, coming from a Jesse, says Jesse. Well, my name isn't particularly common anymore. It's a bit old-fashioned, really. Not as quite as old-fashioned as you, sister, I don't think. But I've only met a handful of people in my life with the same name. I've never met anyone under 50 with the same name. So, yeah, got that going for me. Not gonna get mixing me up, are they? Only a few folks online know my real name, says Richie Cranium. Is it Richie? Is it Richard something or other, isn't it? I'm just guessing, but it's gotta be. Unky Herbs is punching place. So what am I doing with this basalt? Are we tearing it out, or are we just putting up with it for now? My name was unusual when I was born. However, it's so common, it's ridiculous. Spelled a million different ways too, says Purple Wolf. But it would be ridiculous if you spelled it a million different ways. I mean, that's the point of your name, is you're always supposed to spell it the same way, Purple Wolf. And if you've been going around spelling it a million different ways, then you're just confusing people. I mean, that's a very silly thing to do. I mean, I don't understand why you would do that, to be perfectly honest with you. It just doesn't seem right at all. What a weird thing to do. Spell it the same way every time, you'll have a lot less confusion. Jeez. Everyone knows mine, so no point in pretending it's not Rob, says Pontin Plays. I think you'll find it's Robert Pontin. Actually, no. I was just christened Rob. Oh, right. Fair enough. I don't think that looks right on grass. I think we need something underneath there that's not smooth stone. Maybe some more andesite. Maybe andesite would work well there. Not that I'm rolling in andesite at the moment. Sure, I had some in one of these boxes. Probably in my andesite box. Path blocks. Path blocks? You can't make path under iron bars. Click, click. Don't work, mate. Now, are we going to go for... Who's a gopher? No, Gordon, apparently. Are we going to have scratchy andesite under there? Give it a bit of texture? Or are we going to go, because this entire area is like a cartoon, we're going to go smooth? What do we reckon, peeps? Scratchy or smooth? Ooh, I do like smooth. Ooh. But then I also like scratchy. My name's so common, there are 5 people with the same first name and surname where I work. It causes some issues with emails and the like, says Calmly Dead. Are you Jane Smith? Or John Smith? Smooth, says Peony. Smooth, says Starcode. Smooth for sure, says Loshy. See, but oh, and there was me, like, thinking, oh, I like scratchy. Wow. All right. No scratchy for us. Sorry. Jeez. Just wanted to make it all scratchy, but no. Hello. You want a slab? There you go, mate. You're welcome. I don't think I've got the blocks that you require. Oh yeah, I have. Come on then, we can be friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. 5. 1, 2. Now we're best friends. What's that? Says Jaws Lover 1975. It's a robot. Don't you have robots on your Minecraft? Tea play times is right. Yep, you can come for tea now and play with my tea drinking machine. What a lucky robot. What a lucky robot. Oh, I don't want 2. Just 1 will do. You want to... Where's he gone? Hey! Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Don't tell me he went... Oh, he's here. You went the long way around, did you? Okay. Come on. You can come play with other robot that's up here. Come on then. That's it. There you go. Right. Oh, what? You didn't used to be able to put 2 on the same one without taking 1 off. Have they changed it? That's useful. Oh, that's really handy. Nice. Is the robot an add-on, says Seabass? No, it's just a robot. You know me, I don't like giving things labels. I'm not into labels, so it's just a robot. We're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna force it into a category or a box that it doesn't want to be in. It'll tell us if it wants to be, you know, identified in that particular manner. As far as I'm aware, it's just a robot. Can you breed robot? Says Screaming Goat Herder. Now, have you heard of a thing called science? As far as I'm aware, if something's not organic, then it's difficult. It's quite difficult reproducing them without, you know, building a new one. I was, you know, you could call it breeding, I guess, if you had a robot factory where you were building robots, but realistically, you're lying to everyone. You're building them. So I'm going to assume it's not possible because that would be weird. If you want to give it a go, go for it. Don't tell me the robot's Mr. Onion, says Benny. What? Why would it be Mr. Onion? That would be silly. Placing slabs under ramparts is not your strong suit, it would seem. Look, Peony, were you here at the beginning when I was explaining to everyone I'm having an ultra clumsy, not very good day? It makes my Minecraft skills even worse than normal. And yes, that is possible. Believe it or not. Thank you very much. So shut up. It's not my fault. Wow, everyone's mean to me. Mates, where's mates? Mates to be mean. Just try and play Minecraft, mates. They're all being mean. Mainly that Peony. Showing off in front of a friend. Mr. Onion's a chuck, says Lorenzo. He is. Robots can't do one thing that causes reproduction. So, well, actually, Richie Cramium, I've been watching this telly program called Foundation, which, interestingly enough, speaking of being family friendly, was rating of 14 plus for the first series, but the second series is filth. They say a naughty word every 10 seconds. It's really gone down the pan. Don't understand why they've done that. They had this really nice series. I was like, I wouldn't mind watching this in front of the kids because there's nothing really that bad going on in it. And then now I'd be like, oh, better not. You know, if your kids did get into it, you were like, oh, you don't want them watching that. I don't know why they've done that. Like, it didn't need that. It didn't need. I mean, it was probably one of the best sci-fi programs I've ever seen, and it's been so highly rated by so many people. It's not like they needed to level up that in order to you know, feed the viewers. I just don't get it. Lulled you into a false sense of security, says Beckanoid. Well, it's just an odd decision, isn't it? If you're gonna make a telly program that's designed for people to watch as a family, like, yeah, it'd be a good idea to stick to that, really, wouldn't it? Because otherwise, what are you doing? Thank you for the posture check. Jen and Pontin, both looking at me going, he's slouching. Let's stop to that. Who do you think he is going around slouching? Feels a little bit, I don't know, but I like these iron bars. They feel a little bit security, don't they? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? Anyone, does that sort of thing bother anyone else, or do I just overthink it? Oh, that's a nice pussycat. Where's he gone? Won't stroke you with me pickaxe then. Fine. Warded emerged. I fell for it as well. Oh, there he is. Oh, look. Oh, good. Turns out you can't strip a cat, but you can skin one. So there we go. No, Goo, what program are you talking about? Says Richard Credit. It's on Apple TV. It's called The Foundation or Foundation. I can't remember if it's got that in front of it, but it's cracking. It is really genuinely very good. I was quite surprised at how much I liked it. And, but I did. I really liked it. It's just started the second series. And of course, they're doing it weekly because that's how they get you now. So you have to keep paying for subscription. Don't have Apple TV, says Richie Craney. Well, it's cheaper than most other things now. Cheaper than Netflix, cheaper than Amazon. It's about as cheap as whatever that other rubbish is that we all watch. What's the other one? Disney Plus. Rubbish. Yeah. Well, Disney Plus, it's got a lot of stuff on it, but it's stuff we've all seen a million times as we were growing up. And all of the new stuff's not all that great, really, in my opinion. So, yeah. And any of those either, says, well, look, okay, I probably should be talking to somebody that is interested in watching television and enjoys watching things and subscribing to television things. Otherwise, what's the point of me having this conversation? Just been watching some good stuff on there. We just binged Silo last week and just caught up with Hijack this week. Yeah, I was one episode left of Hijack. I watched that whole thing like the other day. Amazing. Can't wait for the last episode. It was brilliant. properly getting me money's worth of me Apple TV at the minute. I did want to start Silo because I don't know if this is true, but it's apparently a really amazing series. But I heard the other day on the grapevine, I think it just came up in one of me like Google newsfeed things. I'm sure they've like cancelled the second series, even though it's been ridiculously popular. So that kind of put me off starting it, really. Unless it is one that sort of ends with an actual ending. Tell you what, else has just come out that I binged in completion yesterday is Good Omens season 2. If you watched Good Omen season 1 with David Tennant and Mike and Martin Sheen, whichever one over there, that was brilliant. Season 2, it's very good. Nothing like the first one. Completely different track than the first one, really. Same idea, I guess, but they've gone, okay, we're not going to follow a story anymore. We're not going to have a narrator. The reason people like watching this program is to see these two with each other. So let's just focus on that. And it's all right. It's not as good as the first season as far as I'm concerned, but it's pretty good. So yeah, many good telly on at the moment. And Futurama's just started again through all them years. But again, they're doing that weekly as well on Disney Plus. So need to watch the first Good Omen first, but plan on watching the second, says Alien Doctor. The first one's brilliant. First series was amazing. But it's very, very different from the second one. But not necessarily in a bad way or a good way. I'd really describe it. Not cancelled. There's a lot of Writers Guild and Actors Guild strikes going on in the US, so filming most things are on hold at the moment. We saw news article 2, but it was just a bit of sensationalism adding to the list of stuff. Okay. Oh, well, that's good then. I'll check that out. I read the Foundation books as a child. Would love to watch the series, but it's on Apple. I just can't bring myself to do it, says Lack of Hygiene. Jesse B says, I really like it. Which one are you referring to, Jesse? Sorry, I got a bit carried away with... rambling on about all the different ones then. Which one was you on about? Ooh, a lot of slime. I don't know how I'm going to bring this all together, really. Bee has escaped the bee farm, says Brenzo. Now he's been floating about for ages, that one. He's the bee warden, keeping his eye. I bought the trilogy of books that Silo was based on to fill the gaps, says Susie Q. Oh, wow. Okay. The paths would be a good start. With paths would be a good start. Yeah, but I don't know where what's going to go where. Obviously, we've got a building there. I need to do another one there. These villager houses, I kind of like them just being sort of randomly here, but I feel like they should go and be replaced with something else. But I do kind of like that it's just this like little rubbish villager's house just there. But then when they build this one up, it's going to eat into the back of that, so it is going to have to go. And then over here, obviously, we've got like things going in a different direction, and then we're going all the way around this building, and then we're going to have something over here, I guess, somehow, and then deal with this hill. Maybe just flatten it all, because I like flattening things, and then link all that together. We should probably have a path coming down from here and joining in with that one, really, so that we can cut a corner. But then we'll just have paths everywhere then. That house should stay as the one villager who refused to sell to the big corporations, is Lorenzo. You should leave one in the middle of the city so it looks like one old guy. Yeah, exactly, Richie. The true purchase order denied. Oh, villager. We've got this one here as well. I kind of like the... that one could probably stay. Maybe we could move this. I was going to say move it back a couple of blocks. Yeah, I think we could move this one back a couple of blocks just so it lines up with the paths and stuff. And then that one could just stay as well. How difficult would that be to do? Do I really want to rebuild a villager's house right now? I know the answer, but do you know the answer? What was the question? Look at these all being in the wrong order. Just won't do. It just won't do, guys. Can't hack it. Can't hack it. All my blocks being out of sync. That one. That one. That one. I don't think I need scaffolding right now. Or frog lights. Or light bulbs. It's only 5 blocks deep, says Susie Q. Just inside with the blocks and push it back with pistons. That would take more effort than just rebuilding it. It is missing a block, which is slightly annoying, but it'll be all right. Oh, looks like this goes somewhere. Oh, there's a villager in it. You finally realised you're free. I wouldn't go anywhere, villager. It's pretty dangerous in this part of the town. You've got all them piglins popping through. I'd stay where you were if I were you, but there you go. Whatever. I guess that's why they call him the village idiot. Okay, hear me out. So you have a concrete farm. All it would take was a bunch of chickens and leads, then rebuild the villager house to look like up. No. Absolutely not. That sounds like hard work. I don't know if you've figured this out yet. But I tend to enjoy doing things that's easy. I mean, I'm all up for a challenge and stuff, as long as the challenge is easy. Has anyone else got to that point in their life where I used to love doing everything? I never wanted anyone else to do anything. If there was a job that needed doing, I really enjoyed doing it. And I don't know why I've just put that there. I'm a moron. No, I'm not. I just haven't moved the back yet. Okay. But now, all of the things that need doing, I'm thinking, sounds like that's got to be someone else's job. Who can I pay to do that? I don't want to do that. I can't be bothered to do that. No, that sounds like hard work. Surely that's someone else's job. Is that just me? Am I just lazy? Yes. Oh well. I'm smashing holes where I don't want to put holes. Exactly why I thought it was a funny suggestion, says Savage Flump. I get the joke why the up house would be a good one to add. Oh, there was a door there. That's what I thought I was missing a block. No, it's just there was a door there. Okay. Okay, so we just need to do the roof now then. Oh, how could it be? Especially could put the door back on. Put the stairs outside the door. I don't think that actually went there. Oh no, it would have gone at the bottom, wouldn't it, for them to get in? Here we go. Laziness comes with age and having kids. Now I ask my kids to do everything around the house, as Lorenzo. Yeah, it does seem that way. Like cutting the grass. Cutting the grass, doing the dishwasher, fixing stuff when it breaks. I'd be all over it. Yeah, I could do that. Why not? That's easy. And I just think, can't bother to do that. It sounds like someone else's job. I feel like I've gone too far over here. Have I gone too far over? I don't think so. Oh. No, it's okay, I think. Oops. Oh, I thought this was a fancy roof with like stairs and stuff around it. I guess not. Sometimes it's more work getting the kids to work, says. Yeah, it depends on your kids, I guess. But yeah, kids are not very good at, they're very good at job dodging. Oliver's supposed to be earning points this summer holiday by doing jobs and being good, and so far he's on minus points because Because this is going to sound really mean. Wow, what an horrible dad are you? Right. He's got in the habit of saying sorry, but in a really annoying way. So I'll tell him off for something. Not like badly. He's not done anything like really bad wrong, but he'll say something or he'll do something. He needs to be told that's not good. So I'll tell him off. And then he goes, sorry, but says it like a baby, and it just really irritates me. So every time he does that, I take a point off him. So currently this summer holiday, he's been with me a week already. He's earned no points and he's lost 6. Am I a bad parent? Reading a little... I'm not going to read that one out. Get in trouble for reading that one out. Right, what am I doing? Them ones. Sleep. No one's commenting on my parenting on there. Oh, my daughter does that. Just tell her, if you're going to talk to me like a baby, I'll treat you like a baby. I said that to him. Doesn't help. So, yeah. That's where we're at with that one. Trying to just trying to break his habit of it, because it's just really, really irritating. Why are you saying it like that? I don't know. What did I say then? What a nice modern floor you've got there, Mr. Villager. I don't live there anymore. Line game broken, says Alien Doctor. It shouldn't be. Is it not working? Says it's working. Probably broke again then. Let me see if I can fix it. One moment, please. Nope. No, it was all right. I've restarted it anyway, although it hasn't opened up again yet. There we go. Now it's opened up again. Should work again now. Not bad. I often find I'm correcting Ethan's enunciation, says Jessie B. Yeah. Good. I'm glad it's not just me. Since that villager toddled off into the nether, obviously this isn't a village anymore. I haven't been getting any more wandering traders, which is, I mean, it's not awful, but I was quite enjoying them turning up and just taking care of them every 5 minutes. Bye, tree. The last living bit of greenery in this place that doesn't have any more greenery in it. My friend had an old pull-down slot machine and says if you put all of your pocket money in and you lose, you don't get any more. Every week they emptied it so the kids never won. So wow. Was that to try and teach them to not gamble, or were they just like taking money off their own kids? That's mean. That's really mean. That's awful. The poor kids, jeez. Good day, Foxy. New viewer here. This is from J. Geft. Currently catching up on all the Block Update pod episodes from the very beginning. I like the show. Keep it up. From Sweden. Thank you very much. Do my best. I'll try hard. I'll try hard. Just for you. I was going to quit, but now you've mentioned that, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to keep going. Thank you. Do my best. Bit from column, a bit A, a bit from B, I think this Pontin. Oh, I see. Put that corner by the shulkers. Oof. What? Put that corner by the shulkers. Oh, what corner by the shulkers? What do you want about? What, you mean this bit that's all sticks together here? This bit? Good, isn't it? I like that. I like how it all goes together. It's nice, isn't it? Shut up, Peony. I don't judge your... Well, actually, I do, but you do a good job, so it doesn't sound like I'm good judging you. So don't judge mine. I don't ask for your opinion. Don't give it. You don't know. You don't know the efforts and the hard work I go to make this as perfect as it is. You know, when you're working with perfection like I am on a regular basis, it's difficult keeping it perfect. Like, this doesn't line up. That really irritates me. But we've got the comedy of this little villager's house still being here amidst all this building. So, when I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. So it's like about you. I mean, we could make that line up, but then that would be a bit skinny. I guess that doesn't have to go that way, but I kind of like that it does. Need more grass. Look, I don't understand where people got the idea from that I've ever tried to or will ever do things perfectly, right? It's not a thing that Foxy No Tales do. Not in terms of building in Minecraft. We do. Oh, that's all right. That'll do. That looks all right. That's fine. I'm happy with that. That's all we need in Minecraft. When it comes to add-ons and things like that, and important things, you know, important things. Not like Minecraft building, that's not important. Then yeah, put a bit more care and attention into things and try and make them my best and make it look right. But when it's just sticking down a few blocks here and there, it's fine. It's all good. It's not the Ritz, guys. It's Foxy No Tales builds. Never going to be any better. Too bad you can't put caution tape around it. I need to put caution tape under the floor here. I need caution tape. Please. Thank you, game. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Late again. Jeez, hello everyone, says Rolf. Hey Rolf, how you doing? If you come and tell me how rubbish everything is and that my corners don't match up and that my block palette's awful as well. I'm listening to it all today, Rolf. From Peony of all people, throwing a weight around, showing off in front of a new friend. Peony's normally nice. I'm starting to have second thoughts today. Not from the Ritz. Ritz crackers are in America, so you aren't crackers. What? I beg to differ. What? What? So sassy today, says Jesse. I mean, I always am, aren't I? Is that new? Pretty sure that's always been a thing. I thought that was just the English showing through, says Richie. Rob says, weird girls told me to say it. It's all rubbish. Your block palette doesn't match and you can't swallow. Thanks, Rob. I'm glad I can count on someone to tell me the truth. Jeez, all of you guys hiding the truth from me all this time. At least Roth comes in and tells me how it is. Thanks, Roth. Appreciate you, bud. Right. Where are we at? I really don't know what's going on with this bit. I want some sort of dock or something over here, I think. Hurrah! We have a sign and a loser at the same time. Fabulous. Even more losers. Richie Cranium. Stick yourself in there. All right, where's my last page of winners? There we go. We got Beckanoid just in there. Look, very nice. Good. Good job. Well done, peeps. More junk for this box. Why are those slabs just sticking out there? I obviously put them there. Can't remember why. What's going on here? Why have we got a cobblestone? What's happening there? Going on? You will never unsee that iron bar horrible corner, says Peony. It's fine. What? What's wrong with it? It's fine. Look, you can stand in the little gap and like be in it. It's nice. What? Why? It's all right. It's just a bit of a corner. Put robots in it. It always amazes me the things that annoy people in this game. Like some of the stuff that just irritates people. I just think, get a grip. Oh, it's off by one block, or you've stripped that bit of wood on that villager's house and you haven't. Yeah, but it's fine. I know, Peony. I know you're not annoyed, but do you know what I mean? Like, there's people have some they're really like passionate about things being a certain way, or like OCD kicking and things like that, and it just like my doors bother people, so I just keep using them forever, says Richie Grania. Very pedantic, Peony. Yeah. I don't know what else I could do with that, really, other than, like, I'm not moving this entire building over. I guess the path doesn't need to be straight. We could have the path go a bit of a dog leg. That would be a bit weird, but we could. I mean, we could even continue it down from here and just have it go across there, which probably make a bit more sense. But then we're still going to have, like, this fence coming back on itself here, unless we don't have a full fence around it, which, again, is fine. We could just take that up to there and not even have this bit. But, I mean, I really don't care. It's fine. I use dirt blocks, not doors, says Richie Cranium. Or, you know, we could come out of this door over here and link this up to this bit here instead. But then be kind of weird not having this connected to the front. Although now I think about it, I think I would prefer it to come a bit further down and then maybe dogleg across. So maybe we could come out of this bit over here. In the real world, everything's not straight and lined up, says Sparing Time. Peony says, tell that to the bridge builders. Well, obviously, if you're building a bridge, Peony, I don't know what gave you the idea that I'm building a bridge right now. It's not real life, it's Minecraft, right? In real life, they wouldn't connect to each other because in real life, you wouldn't just put a bit of extra metal there. It wouldn't do it. Well, this is Minecraft. That's just how it goes. The bridge of friendship's being burned. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Peony. Oof. Tell me how you really feel. I build trusses for a living. Things are not straight and they are shimmed to fit proper, says Rich Cranium. Well, there you go. We've heard it from expert bridge builder 99 that builds his doors out of wood. Mud, even dirt, whatever. So it turns out, Peony, you ain't got a clue. You don't know nothing when it comes to bridge building. So there. We've heard it from an expert. Disclaimer for those who don't know me, 200% of what I say is in jest, says Peony. I place dirt blocks where normally people would put a door, says Richard Cramian. Yeah, that's what I said. Builds doors out of dirt. Oh, you're not listening to me. Oh. No, now look what I've done. Oh, no. Oh. See what happens when it rewinds, Richie. But I told you had the power, not that you had to use it. You know, that's on you, bud. You choose to go back in time while I'm in the middle of a live stream, you're going to miss stuff. Just how it is. Right, I don't need 2 ender chests around here right now. Right, shift all this out of the way. We don't need it here right now. I will need these over here soon because I'm going to be doing more stuff in there, but I'll move them for now. It's the lone house, Foxy. There's always one left from a neighbourhood at the foot of a new highway or bridge, says Auntie Dizzy. Yeah, we've got a couple of them in this village. Green-eyed monster. Oh, man, what are you doing? What are you being a loser for? Don't you realise my book's getting full? How many pages we're on? 11. Jeez. Will you stop? Oh, we got a winner. Way, well done, Roth. You didn't have a go at Roth filling up your book? Yeah, well, you know. He did not many winners. Mainly got losers, to be fair. Right, okay. What time are we on? Nearly. Oh, it's past Oliver's bedtime. Oh, he's staying up late today. Build everything in straight lines. You end up with Milton Keynes. Oh, don't tell me. Milton Keynes. Oh, my goodness me. The first time I ever got there, I was driving through it. And I'm like, I thought I was going round in circles. I honestly did. Thinking, what's going on here? I've been to roundabout after roundabout after roundabout after roundabout. No joke, no like memes or anything like that. It just, I couldn't understand. I honestly thought I'd gone round in circles and I couldn't believe. It never occurred to me, but there would be a place on the planet that was just made of roundabouts. And it's not, you know, roundabouts, if you don't know what they are, if you're from USA, it's a circle in the road instead of an intersection. And the idea is it speeds up traffic because you don't have to stop and wait for things to go across. You just filter in. And most times they work. But in Milton Keynes, because there's so many of them, it's like putting speed bumps in the road. You're just constantly doing 10 mile an hour, queuing up for the next roundabout because there's so many. It's ridiculous. It's the most stupid place in the most stupid system I've ever been to in my life. Then anyone that comes from Milton Keynes is clearly a moron because they didn't go out and, you know, most people, good people, you know, the sort of people I like to interact with, they get like speed cameras or speed humps in the road. They go and graffiti them and tear them down. That's what you're supposed to do. But in Milton Keynes, they just let it happen. They just let it happen. Like they wanted it. Oh, we love 4,000 roundabouts. Yeah, please, can we have some more? Spray paint them, turn it, you know, don't really do that, I'm joking. But yeah, go do that and tear them down like you're supposed to. If government does things you don't want, you vandalise it. That's how we do it. That's how it goes, kid. You won't get in trouble. That's what you're supposed to do. Seen it on the telly. I watched that gangster program about people that was gangsters. I know exactly how it works. You think roundabouts are bad in Milton Keynes? Try Colchester. They're roundabouts where each exit also has a mini roundabout on it, like a fractal pattern. Oh, Roth, I bet it's not. It can't be as bad as Milton Keynes, and if it is, I think I'm going to leave the UK. See if you can find out online, right, how many roundabouts there are in Milton Keynes, and then do for the same for Colchester, because I need a comparison. And if you can't find anything written online, you're going to have to go on Google Maps and count them. My town, Jeremy Clarkson complained about them in his newspaper article, and the council lowered them, lol, says Pontin. We tried a magic roundabout, says Sparing Time. Swindon has the most. It doesn't. Now, I've been to Swindon a lot of times, and that's never struck me as like, oh, this is an unusual number of roundabouts. 120 in Milton Keynes, says Pontin. And that's just in a line. What was I can't remember what I'm doing. I've gone. I've had it, guys. I've melted. I'm sorry. We got talking about roundabouts and it all went to pot. I think it went to pot a long time before that, to be honest with you. I do need to move this house over a couple of blocks. I want to leave my self some room for the skyscraper there, so we'll end up shifting this house over by a couple of blocks. I've got more stuff in here. Must have been the other villager's house. I think regularly go round quite a few Milton Keynes roundabouts this period in time. Hey, thank you, Jay Geft, for the subscription. Appreciate it. Don't get me started on potholes, says Pontin. Then at Milton Keynes beat Swindon, says Stalcord. Did he rename the wings to Stitch Fix? I did, but I had to name them back again, Stitch, to something else that Jesse B did because it wasn't appropriate, as we discovered. Right, peeps. I know we haven't had the full 2 hours. We're 4 minutes off. I'm dithering about, dilly-dallying about, and I've got to get that boy to bed and read him some story. Do you know, we've read, right? We've read, let me have a look. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I thought there's more than that. Well, 18, I think, in the full series, Diary of a Wimpy books. And we have read... Well, we've got one left. We're halfway through the second to last one. So... yeah, we're doing good with them, which is good. They're really good books. Anyway, I don't know why I was telling you about that. Time, go. Quit, slacker. Thanks for the streams. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate it. Added a picture of Colchester roundabouts in the Discord pictures channel, says Roth. Let me have a quick... I'll have a quick gander, and then I'm doing one. I'm off. I'm disappearing. Oof. Oof. What? Oof. Okay. Thanks, Roth. Okay, right. Who are we going to be raiding into today? Have we got anybody in our list? Is anybody there? You know what? I think we're going to go over to Zuma. No, we'll go to Ricky. I'm only kidding. Ricky. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I will see you again tomorrow, but we'll see how the day goes. Do my best. It's school holidays, mate. It's all gone out the window, but I'm trying hard. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.